Hi, my name's Nate Kalnitz, and we have some of the answers for questions that we know that most people are dying to know at 3:46 on a Sunday afternoon. Like, what is wave propagation? Well, wave propagation is any of the ways that a wave will travel. Fascinating stuff. Also, what is compression and refraction? Well, compression is a region in any longitudinal wave where air particles are close together, and refraction is that where the particles are far apart. This is mind-blowing! Now, also, we've been asked, what is a wavelength? Well, a wavelength is the distance, the distance between two successive crests within one single wave. Really interesting stuff.
Hi, I'm Evan, and guess what I've got for you? More answers to more questions that you probably have, such as, what's amplitude? Amplitude describes the loudness of a sound determined by the size of the vibration. Frequency is the speed of a vibration, and it determines the pitch that you hear. Timbre is tone color, and that's just the general quality of the sound.
Snider, and we're here to give you more definitions. So, what are harmonics and overtones? Well, those are any frequency greater than the fundamental frequency. Now, let's give a second to talk about phase and out of phase waves, as shown in the diagram here. This is the position of a point in time in a waveform when two or more waves are offset. For instance, if two waves are completely inverted from each other, the noise will cancel out. If they're completely in phase, then it'll be twice as loud. Now let's talk about standing waves. That's a combination of two waves moving in the same direction. In fact, this room is a perfect place to test out standing waves. So let's go.
This room is the perfect example to see what standing waves are, because there's four perfectly parallel walls in this mirror behind me, so eventually two waves will be moving in the same direction, thus causing standing waves to be created. So when I clap, you can hear some bouncing back and forth like this. So if you can hear it in the video, you'll hear some, once I clap, some bouncing around of the waves in the background, and that's the standing wave being made.
So the width of the room was about 6 feet long. And if we divide the speed of sound by 6, we get 188.3 hertz, which is one of the 3 possible standing wave frequencies we could get in this room. We repeated this process for the length and height of the room. So from one wall to the other, it was 8.5 feet. So the standing wave for that dimension was 132.9 hertz. From the floor to the ceiling, it was about 7.5 feet. So the standing wave ended up being 150.67 hertz.
Now we know science.
Oh, Nate.
Yes.
Yes.